Moving on to the next stage of life from school is an exciting time, a chance to make your own decisions about the rest of your life. Maybe you'll leave home to go to university or college or start earning as you learn. It's a real opportunity, but it can be a daunting time too. Your options are almost unlimited and it can be hard to decide what to do next. Try to break it down into manageable steps. What's the first step you need to take to start the rest of your life? For some careers, your first step will be obvious, but for other jobs and careers, there are many routes that will take you from where you are now to where you would like to be. If you know anything about developing the young workforce, you'll know that there is no wrong path. You'll also know that not very many of us end up doing the jobs we started out in. Just ask around and you might be surprised at the varied careers some people have had. So if you don't yet know which direction that you would like to take, don't worry about it too much. Think about your passions: music, current affairs, fashion, sport. Is it a career that might fit in with any of those? And if you have a dream to be an astronaut or a physio or a biochemist or an architect, why not try and follow that dream? And gently remind anyone who might be trying to steer you in another direction that this is your life and these are your goals and your dreams. The choices are yours and yours alone, but that doesn't mean you can't ask for help and guidance. There is a wealth of information available about careers and different learning and earning options. Start with online searches, but use your contacts too. Family, friends, folk who left school a few years before you, or people that you know who already do the job you have your eye on. Ask about the course that they studied, or if you can shadow them at work. What do they love or hate about it? Are they happy with their choices? What would they do differently if they were starting again today? Whatever you decide to do, you'll have to apply for your next step: a job, a course, or an apprenticeship. It might be the first time you've had to formally pull together an application, so where should you start? Academic qualifications are important. If you don't have the basic requirements for your chosen job or course, you're unlikely to be accepted, so they will always form part of your application. But it's a competitive world, so most employers, universities and colleges are looking for more than exam results. They're looking to engage with well-rounded individuals who can demonstrate that they have good meta skills too. Things like good written and verbal communication, the ability to perform as part of a team, a strong work ethic, and a willingness to learn new skills and adapt to changing situations. Now, getting all of that across in personal statements, job application forms, and CVs can be a challenge, especially if we're not used to talking about ourselves in positive terms. But to get to the next stage, we need to be comfortable being our own advocates and cheerleaders. There'll be no one else in the room to do that for us. To get to your next stage, you have to be able to clearly communicate that you understand what you're applying for and that you're exactly the sort of person that they are looking for. The best way that I know of doing that is to follow the same rules you'd use if you were preparing for a presentation. In the following videos, I'll break these rules down. First, we'll look at the main elements you'll need to consider and how to use real examples from your life to convince people that you are the right person for the role. Later, I'll give you a few tips for preparing yourself for a face-to-face interview or formal presentation. Preparing yourself for the next stage of life will take quite a bit of time and effort, but it's worth it to give yourself the best chance of getting to where you want and deserve to be.